The impeachment inquiry is set to go public this week. 3 key witnesses are scheduled to testify publicly in Congress for the first time, starting Wednesday. But this won't be the first time that House investigators have heard from them. They have all given lengthy depositions behind closed doors. With me now is Shan Wu, a former federal prosecutor and CNN legal analyst. So starting this Wednesday, this is the phase of the impeachment hearing that will be broadcast live on television, CNN included. So most of these lawmakers might only have about 5 minutes of their designated time. How will they use that most constructively, especially since they have the depositions? They know, they have a general idea where these witnesses can go.
Well, the Democrats are really going to use their time to highlight what they think is the most damaging testimony. And that big advantage to them is they've done the depositions. They know what they want to put out there to tell the story. On the other hand, the Republicans are going to use that time possibly to eat up some time, actually. But they're going to look to undercut the testimony. Ideally, they would look to perhaps place blame elsewhere, on Mulvaney, on staff, maybe even Giuliani. They want to get the focus off the president. And of course, they may try and attack the credibility or the nature of the testimony, saying it's hearsay or it's not directly related to the president.
And then Democrats are investigating, to see whether the president committed impeachable offenses in his dealing with, Ukraine, bribery being one of them, abuse of power. But will this process also explore whether holding up U.S. military money appropriated by Congress is a violation in and of itself?
Yeah, that's such an interesting question, Fred, because, of course, the whole impeachment abuse of power revolves around the holding up of the money. And the Democrats are going to show how the intent of doing that is the impeachable offense. It may be a campaign finance violation. It might be bribery. It's certainly an abuse of power type situation. The GOP, on the other hand, will say the holding up, impounding doesn't mean anything because A, they eventually got the money, and B, their best argument that they should make is that foreign policy is involved. This is the heart of the president's powers as commander-in-chief. He's doing foreign policy, so he can hold up aid. It happens all the time. So they'll use that argument, I think.
All right, Shan Wu, always good to see you. Thank you so much.
Good to see you, Fred. Thanks.